Welcome to Costa Maya in Mexico. Well, good morning, and welcome to Costa Maya. It is very, very choppy out there. We were due to arrive into port here at 7:15. We are delayed arriving, so we are now due in 8 AM, which is now bang on 8 AM now. Because of the late arrival, they are actually extending our stay here. So instead of all aboard at 3:30, it's now all aboard at 4:30. That makes me feel a little bit more relaxed getting back from Maya Chan Beach this afternoon. Let me just show you just how choppy it is. We've got breakaway at an angle to us and the waves are whipping around. Pretty lively out there, so it's not surprising that we arrived late into port. Just to point out as well, it has absolutely nothing to do with last night's emergency. It is just strong winds and the high seas that delayed the manoeuvre into port. Here we are then, off the ship in Costa Maya. These waves are still seriously rough. Take a look at this. You're really slamming into breakaway. Crazy. Okay, right. I'm off the ship. I think I'm really early because they said that they would meet between an hour and 2 after we had docked, and they'll be there for 2 hours after. We were due to dock at 7:15, so that would mean they would be there between 8:15 and 9:15 and wait till around 11:15, and we are literally 9:15 now, so plenty of time. So we're just coming up to the end of the pier, and then I'll find out where my meeting point is to get in a taxi and get myself to Maya Chan. It's another exclusive beach club today.
Una, dos, tres, tequila!
As you're about to see, the port area of Costa Maya has quite the eclectic mix of things to see and do.
There's a lot of sway going on up there. Rather them than me. Okay, now I get it. Well, this is a swim up pool and a half. This may just be the most confusing port ever. I'm just trying to get out. And I can't find a way out. And I've asked people and I still can't find a way out. Oh, is it maybe this way?
Nope. But hello guys.
Wow, finally made it out and asked directions, and I finally found the 3-story fake pyramid. Let me just switch the camera around and I'll show you, because I think the battery is about to go. So hopefully I've got just enough to show you before it switches off.
So it's time to jump in a shared taxi for a very bumpy ride to Maya Chan. Be warned, the roads here are very uneven en route with potholes. Suitably shaken around then, we reach the beach club.
Ah, this is the life. So I've had my welcome nachos and rum punch. The buffet is now open, so of course I've gone to get some of that. I've made 2 corn tortillas. One I had with the really nice tender beef with some guacamole on top, and now I've got the pork and the chicken one, also a guacamole on top, and a little bit of rice as well. So let me show you. I've already scoffed the other one, so that's all that's left. The first one was really tasty, so I'm sure this will be just as good. I've gone for the medium spicy salsa. There's one that's very mild, one that's spicy, and one that's very spicy. So yeah, I don't really want to end up with an emergency on the beach, so I've given that one a wide berth. So let's get stuck into the next one, and then it's time for a dip in the sea and then soaking up the sun for a few hours. So I'm making friends with all the animals this week. This is Sheba. Say hello, Sheba. Sheba. Right, buffet lunch done. It's got to be time for a dip. Now, as the seas are choppy, I'm probably not going to get in too far. In fact, I may not be getting in at all. That's freezing. Woo! So just past that pier there is the Carnival Celebration, way in the distance. Let's do an old favourite. Let's do a 360, shall we? The guy that clears up the seaweed just reminded me. The guys could not be any more attentive if they tried. So upon arrival I had my welcome nachos and my rum punch. I've had the buffet lunch, so that was very nice, and they're round like every 10 minutes or so asking if you want a drink, which is nice. And I literally said, can I get a rum punch please? And the guy, no word of a lie, literally ran from where I am to the bar. And then one of the other servers brought it for me. Now that is service, and I'm sure that Carnival will would operate that way if there were as few people on the ship as there are at this beach. I'd say there's probably 60 to 80 of us here right now, so it's quite the intimate affair. So the ratio of staff to guests is very high indeed. Right, am I feeling brave to try a dip? I really don't know. Oh. Tell you what, one thing is, it doesn't get very deep. However, that kind of felt very quicksand-like, so I'm not too keen on trying that again. I've got in up to my waist. That's enough of a dip for me for now, I think. Right, I think it really is time to go in, soak up the sun. By the way, whilst we're at it, the guy that's behind me right now does nothing but clear the seaweed from the sea all day long. God bless him. He just doesn't stop raking it up, putting it in a wheelbarrow and then taking it away. Kudos to him. Okay, I've got my Carnival hat on, so now I mean absolute business, so watch out. I've only actually had 2 rum punches today, so I've been very well behaved. I think when I get back to the ship, I'm gonna catch the sail away. As all aboard is 4:30, sail away will be 5 now, what would have been 4. So pop up on deck 17 and catch a bit of the sail away, and then it's going to be a bit of a siesta before dinner tonight. I'm not really any rush to dine anywhere. I'd already decided that as it's elegant night tonight and there was no lobster on the first elegant night, that if there is lobster tonight then I will go to the main dining room, and if there isn't then I might go to Guy's Pig and Anchor. But yeah, it's all up in the air. It depends on wait times and all that kind of stuff, so I see how I feel. And then tonight is the big party in centre stage, the Evolution party. It could get messy. It's a sea day tomorrow, so we've all got all day to chill out. It is time to say cheers to rum punch number 3. it's a good job that they're watered down quite a lot. They're not very strong at all. But anyway, cheers from Maya-chan. No, I've said that. This tastes like the strongest one so far. Oh, good things must come to an end. I'm about to leave my final port excursion stroke activity and head back to the ship one final time before our sea day tomorrow, and then back to Miami on Sunday, and then back to cold UK. It's been a lovely week. Nice 2 chilled beach days. And meeting all the wildlife yesterday. It's been pretty spectacular, so yeah, it's been great. I will definitely do the Western Caribbean route again. Route. Yeah, it's been a blast. Right, let's go and wait for the taxi. Wow, now breakaway is gone. This is the best shot of the ship yet.
This is We Are One, a musical trip around the world in centre stage. Next up, it's dinner time in the main theatre.
So, food has started to come out. Been here for over 30 minutes and it's taken forever for the food to come out. And then all of a sudden, the shrimp cocktail comes out, and then he's just asked if I mind taking the lobsters at the same time. So, I just hope they're not cold by the time I get to them. I've got a show to get to, but I don't really want cold food. So, here you go. Shrimp cocktail and 2 broiled lobster tails. There we go then, starter and mains done. Shrimp cocktail and a lobster, both were meh. I mean, they were okay, they weren't bad, it's just not my favourite meal I've had. I think the anticipation of the lobster being tonight was more than the actual when it came out. Bad person. I started the creme brulee before I took a video of it. So we've got creme brulee and also panna cotta. Okay, dinner done. I am heading to Amor Cubana in the main theatre. That was probably my least favourite meal of the cruise so far. It didn't help that he brought both the lobster tails out when I was still eating my starter. Yes, I had 2 lobster tails. But yeah, I mean, I've had worse food on other cruises. It's just a shame when the food's been pretty top-notch this cruise so far. That just wasn't one of the best experiences I've had. But hey-ho, it is what it is. It's done now. Right, so, main theatre time. Amor Cubana, the final party night continues.
And next, it's time to head to centre stage for the Evolution Party.
Okay people, that brings us to the end of day 6 and vlog 6. If you've got any questions or comments, then as always, do drop them below. If you enjoyed, then give me a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you are the first to be notified when new content drops. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow on the sea day.
Dum da da dum.